What up, group? Welcome back to Alliance War 21, War number 3. We're taking on PBT for the third season in a row. And I think both seasons we beat them. Last season we definitely beat them. And they have a way more stacked roster this season than they did last season. So good for you guys for actually stepping it up. And they definitely played a lot better. I'm going with my normal ghost team. I'm taking Path 9 and then Path 7. Path 9 looks a lot bit different than it did last time. They definitely had a lot easier defenders, but now they have a rank 3 Korg as the first fight. Like I said, a rank 3 Awakened Korg, the first fight. Instead of placing it on node 23, they placed it on node 9. Just for me. Like, they knew that I'd be there. And then we'll be going past 7 after. I will try to get that Sim Supreme, but if someone else gets there, they'll take it down first. Then there is that Spite Domino, which I'm always afraid of, that I won't be able to phase a special 3, but it's okay. And then that Dragon Man and Hazard Shift, and I need to duel and practice so much for that fight. But we'll get there and see exactly how it goes. So, let's show you what last season was. Last season, it was 26-23 deaths. We had 23 versus their 26, and we just barely beat them last season. Just barely. And it was a scary, scary war. And let me tell you, this one is just about as scary, where it's a very close war. But let's get straight into the fight. I am boosting up for this first fight. I'm putting on a health boost, attack boost because they're an overflow, but I don't have many champion boosts left. But I needed the health for if I hit him with a medium attack while his rock stacks was still up, in case I had to. Now this fight isn't perfect, but it's also not my worst fight against Korg. My one thing I did not want to do is push him to a special 3. Now, he has 166,000 health points, which isn't that bad with Hazard Shift. With Ghost, it's really easy. Just phase, get off his rock stacks, and then I can parry him and just do whatever damage I can. As long as I get to a special 2, I probably should have phased more hits here instead of just blocking. But I am getting some debuffs on me, which is fine. I should have parried right there instead of doing that, but I know exactly how to evade a special 1 with so much practice. And it just throw them over and over, which means I wasted so much damage. I took a hit, but it's whatever. I need to get those rock stacks down now. But I'm probably going to throw a special 3 into him, which is okay. But right here, although I was pretty dumb. I'm like, dude, I should have blocked first. I should have blocked for sure before I threw this. It was the dumbest thing. I wasted a special 3 for nothing. And I only got him down freaking 11% so far. But we have so much time in this fight still left to go. It's okay. I need to parry here to actually do damage. I realized that that's just what I should have been doing this whole fight. It's just parrying. But I realized he's close to a special 3. If he throws that special 3, he's going to go unstoppable, unblockable, and I don't want that. But perfect evade of that special 1. Trying to make sure I can get my phase back so I can phase through and hit through his rock stacks and knock him out. But I need to block here, throw that special 2, and finish him off just like this. Easy fight. That's all I had to do earlier is just throw it, like block, and then throw a special with the rock stacks down. Super easy. Now on to this Guillotine 99. Which I'm not sure why you placed this right here, because I guess it's to make sure you couldn't use Omega Red, because in the first fight you might want to use Omega Red during Poison Stance, but because she's a robot, Omega Red won't be any good here. But they didn't ghost proof it. This is a very easy ghost fight, or both of them are also like good Human Torch fights too, like not an issue at all. So, anyways. Going in this, healing up because I did take a bit of damage more than I wanted to in the last fight. She is not a stubborn defender, but I'm going to knock her down first. Just so that I can make sure that she doesn't go into mist at all. Don't want her to go invisible. I'm hoping that I get more debuffs on me. I'm trying to push her to a special 2, but she throws a special 1 right here. I just block it because I want to keep as much power as I can here. I'm going to knock her down again to make sure that she never goes invisible. She's already at 44%. I'm taking more block damage than I should have ever this whole fight. I'm like, should I throw a special 1? Is it going to finish her off? Is it? It will. Cool. She's down. The next fight was going to be a long shot. I was maybe going to take it, but I did some duels, and my buddy, Tatted Titan, who is another YouTuber who actually just did the Abyss 100%, took that down with his Black Widow Clairvoyant. And he owned it. Anyways, on to Path 7 in Section 2. Now, this Domino is a Spite and Power from Afar Domino. So while you're baiting specials from her, she is going to gain power because you're going to be afar from her. And while you are dexing her, she's going to gain power from Spite. So I have a 200% boost just hanging out in Overflow. I know that probably one special 2 is going to finish her off as long as I can get there. I'm like, do I throw on more boosts? Do I throw on a health boost or special 1 boost or a invulnerability boost? Do I? No, let's go into this fight. I've done this fight 3 times in the last season. I know that I can get this down just fine. This is a rank 2 6-star domino. I'm not sure why I parried there, but at first I was like, why is she getting power? Then I remembered, oh, power from afar. That's fine. Now, I know the normal medium dexterity and then punish with medium, but you'll see in a second, this next one I think I mess up. I'm way too late. On the next one, I did light attack there, but I had the timing right here. I'm way too late. Went for a light attack instead of medium. I'm not sure what I was doing, but I'm trying to get to a special 2. Now I'm really lucky here. Watch this. I throw a special 2. Luckily, I phased. If I didn't phase, I would have been done for. I got so lucky that she didn't crit fail my phase. Because if she did, she would have thrown a special 3. I would have been done over, and I would have had my first death this season. But I am still deathless this whole season so far, up to this point. So I'm just so proud of how this is going. And I just know that I need to keep it up. Now this vision is really easy. It's kinetic transference vision. And something evolution vision, where basically he gains more power. He gets more power anytime he gets more bars of power. But it's not a hard fight at all. I have my boost up already going. If I throw a special 2, I'll get more power for either special 2 or 3 and just finish it off. But one special 2 does it, just like that. 11 hits, this fight is down with no extra buffs on me, just suicides and just amazing ghost power. Now this next fight is Dormammu. My buddy God of War has a Human Torch and he had plenty of health, but I'm boosted up. And I'm like, dude, this fight should be super easy. There is risk get richer on him, but when does Dormammu get buffs and have more buffs than me? I can easily get more buffs by just parry heavying, but I don't want to do that because then I don't want my debuffs to expire. But he does have kinetic transference and power from afar. So if he hits into my block with any specials, like special 2, which you'll see in a second, he gains power. Now, I was trying to bait special 2. Not sure why I baited special 2 here, but he gains power. I'm just going to try and block and get to a special 2 here. I'm going to throw it right here. And I'm like, crap, he says special 3. Do I phase or throw a special 3? Phase, special 3. Do both. Cool. Phase straight to special 3. At first, I looked at this and I'm like, is this him doing a special or me? It's me, okay. It's my special 3. Obviously, it's very obvious. But we got that fight down pretty easily by doing a special 2. And luckily, I had my power boost ready. I could have just phased that special 2 without that boost. It could have been so easy just to phase it and then just hit him because he's not stubborn, so it's not an issue at all. But anyways, on to the fight where I was pretty scared about this Hazard Shift Dragon Man on node 49. It is a rank 5. I don't think it's max sig, but rank 5 Dragon Man, 5-star. I did a few duels. I looked up in the MCOC forums for a duel. I was looking everywhere and typed in Dragon Man, but it's not updated yet, so there's no actual like Dragon Man duel. But I was practicing and I read his abilities 10 times over to see exactly when I can punish, when I can't, what happens with every special. I learned that anytime he knocks you down, he gets unblockable for a few seconds. His special 3 gives him an unstoppable for 4 seconds per each power gain buff that he has. So yeah, if you'll see that I got very lucky here. I throw in a 200% tech boost, which I never throw 200%, but I have him in overflow, and I figured it's going to help me. So he is stubborn, and I put a power start 1 boost. I want to get a special 2 as quick as I can. And dexterity, I'm like, no, don't dexterity that, dang it. Try to get the special 2. Come on, get me a special 2. Cool. I get my red in here. I get to a hit, get 1 debuff from me. Are you kidding me? Just 1. He has a special 3. I phased right here, just barely phased. I was trying to get my special 3, phase and special 3, but I didn't get to it fast enough. But I phased this just in time, and you'll see that he's going to have an unstoppable and unblockable buff because he knocked me down and threw a special 3. But I have a special 3, and I'm so lucky I have a special 3 here. Because if he would have ran at me with unstoppable and I tried to hit him, I would have been dead. For sure, 100% dead. But because the special 3 gives me space, waste time so I can back up and phase again, I got pretty lucky here. So I phase here. I see he's still unstoppable. That's fine. I can still block him right here. Now that he's not unblockable anymore, I can punish his heavy, but I didn't right there. Throw a special 2 or a special 1, which is really easy to punish because he just smacks you and he's really close to you. I have no debuffs on me. Throw a special 2 again, so I'm like, whatever. I can punish that 2 easily. Just back up. Don't get dexterity. Almost had a special 2, but I throw a special 1 because I got some debuffs on me, and he is done just like that. Last fight of this war. 3 wars deathless. I'm so excited. I know that, like, as a Masters, you're supposed to be deathless, but I'm just ecstatic that I haven't died, haven't had any scrub mistakes against some of these actually hard fights. Like that Dragon Man, without Ghost, would have been pretty hard for me. Probably would have been impossible. Anyways, we had 6 fights this war, 0 deaths. And that brings us up to a total, I believe, of 19 fights and 0 deaths, which is my best streak so far in like 5 seasons. And I'm just ecstatic about it. We won this war. PBT accused us of cheating because we had 10 deaths this war, just 10 total as like a whole group, and they had 13. And they played a lot better this war than they did last season. They had 26 deaths last season. Then they had 13 this war. They played so much better, but like every single time we fight against them, they accuse people who are better than them of cheating. But I'm like, dude, I have videos to prove that we did good. Even one of their officers hit me up and said, hey, join our battle group. You're an amazing Ghost player. I'm like, dude, maybe if you guys want to consider it, but we beat you every single time I fought you guys. But you guys did great. We did great, just a lot better. We like definitely stiffened up in the last bit of this war where it was 13-10 and we had like a whole section left to go in Battle Group 1. And they had to not die, and they didn't. They did amazing. Good job, Battle Group 1, specifically Ace and Steeler. Good job, and I'll catch you guys in the next war. This is Coop, signing off. Happy gaming.